stream. All right, checking OBS side. Output on OBS side looks good. Checking YouTube side. Connection says excellent. Checking audio for YouTube. Hello, this is an audio test for the YouTube stream. There it is. Yes, that sounds okay to me. Let's go ahead and remute that. And then let's jump over to Twitch. Look at Twitch. Bitrate is reporting as good. Unmuting. Oops. Why did I do that? Need to reopen the last closed tab. Uh-oh. Oops. A little bit of a mishap here. Let's go ahead and get all of this. Pop out. Pull that back over to the corner. We'll resize that in a second. Yeah, we want the YouTube muted. Now I can hear the Twitch. Okay. Testing the audio for the Twitch side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that sounds good to me. I'm going to drag this down to there, to there. Now everything looks right. Let's remute the Twitch, and then next step is we need to release the links. Send out to the links to the Discords. All right, both of those have been sent. Let's get my screen all organized so I'm looking at everything that I want to see. Perfect. I think we are where we want to be. So hello everyone and welcome to another night of Artisan Stream. I'm your host, the world famous Artisan. Tonight we're playing yet more Dwarf Fortress. It's still the same fortress we've been on for several days now. I'm surprised that we've survived for so long. Today, or I guess last time, we managed to defeat some kind of horrible corpse creature. And this has made me feel very confident in the skills of my military. But if history serves me correctly, that confidence is misplaced, and I'm going to make a series of poor decisions based off of that. Based off of that, we're going to be looking for the second cavern layer in hopes that we can finally get some forgotten beasts to start showing up. The first cavern layer is typically a little more mellow than the others. Additionally, it's super full of water, so I don't feel like there's very much opportunity for us to be dealing with forgotten beasts there. So I'm hopeful that the second cavern layer will be a lot more dangerous. Additionally, we also are waiting on a artifact to come out, so we'll get that here early on in this stream. And I think we're very close to being done with meeting the needs of all our nobles. Incidentally, we did also never get around to getting a justice system in place, but our hammerer never got around to executing anyone. So I'm going to say that that's probably fine. I mean, if the hammerer's not up to executing people, then I don't really need to have any urgency about getting a justice system in place. Anyway, without further ado, let's get ourselves into game. And let's go ahead and get myself moved into the background here. It's the camera, filters. Cool. Close that. We're now in the background. Let's get our game turned on. Be minimized. There we go. Now I can see it. Alright. Oh, you will also notice that over here we have our current mandates. We have, get my hand on the right side. We have must buy cheese. So whenever a caravan shows up, we must buy all the cheese that we can from there, or run out of resources to do so. Secondly, we're not allowed to sell shields. So that means that if we have shields, we can't sell it, obviously. And we're not allowed to sell scepters, which is a lot more of an issue for us, because scepters are a finished good, and we want to sell those, because those are one of our top money makers. Anyways, how you get those? Get onto the right side. Here we go. How you get these is down here. I swapped these because I was thinking about it, yesterday, or I guess earlier today, at work, and I felt like this kind of made more sense. So it's a little more clear in my opinion. So we have follow equals a name or an execute a dwarf. So if you follow, you get to name or execute one of the dwarfs. Simple as. I don't think that needs to be elaborated further. Secondly is once per stream, you can declare a chat mandate. Now, what are those mandates? Those mandates can be a whole variety of things. Most notably, you'll notice the chat mandates that on the wrong side. There we go. The chat mandates up here. These are must buy and cannot sell mandates, which are both perfectly valid, so those are available. You can also do must create and must not create mandates. Must create mandates, I'm going to roll 3d6, and that's how many I must create. So on average, it'll be about 11 things. In must not create, as long as that mandate, so the only mandate that does not update, I guess I'm behind the world now, that does not update that list up there is the create ones. So those ones, I'll just create them and then they'll be cleared. But then any other one will occupy a slot. There's up to 3 slots available. I think that covers it. Let's get into the game. If you got questions, you can ask it as we go. All right. So the first thing I actually want to look at is this mangled corpse. I was doing some research trying to figure out, because I knew there's a way to like force our dwarves to butcher like these corpses of forgotten beasts typically. I don't think this counts as a forgotten beast though, even though he was like announced when he came on. I think he's just a notable guy, or a notable corpse, I guess. Anyway, I do want to get this butchered up. So what I read we have to do for that is we start up a new stockpile, put it underneath him, and then we need to go into custom, and we want to go to corpses, and we go all, I think. Refuse, let's also throw refuse, all corpses, body parts, skulls. Does type matter? I don't think type matters. Bones, shells, I guess, teeth are fine. You know what, we can just do all of those. And I think that should be good. Then we want to click play for a second. That will then register as part of the stockpile. There we go. He's in stockpile 16. We can view the stockpile. So now I should be able to come over here. Oh, and there's already an order for it. So I bet... Oops, what did I do? Oh, I dragged off screen again. I gotta be more mindful of that. So I bet if we click on this guy and we follow him, we hit play, someone will come along and pick him up. Oh, yep, we're in someone's inventory now. They're moving along. Has become a Sarvesh Kinley Madison. Oh, they're done already. While we're in the middle of getting our beast, our mangle corpse dealt with. Sarvesh Kinley Madison, clothier, has crafted Sally Mirage, a alpaca wool trousers. She offers it to the ambiguous bruise. Okay, we're going to pause that right away because I want to... This is a wearable artifact. So what I want to do with wearable artifacts is generally I want to go into now my barony. So I want to upgrade these things from Mayor to Baron. So Mayor is losing her stuff. But, there we go. The Baron, who's also the Mayor, is gaining these things. So now we're good on those fronts. And that actually reminds me, excuse me, I need to come over here, deconstruct that. We'll come back to it. Items, we'll look at this, because what I really want to follow is this thing. And then let's go. Oh, actually, I'm almost dumb. Let's actually take a look at Sally Mirage and read what it looks like. The obvious thing to do with a new artifact. Sally Mirage. This is an alpaca wood trousers. All Craft's dwarf ship is of the highest quality. It is encircled with hands, or bands, not hands, bands of chicken leather and oval carnelian cabochons. It is made from alpaca wool cloth. The thread is pale taupe with pear leaf dye. On the item is an image of a dwarf in alpaca wool. On the item is an image of a full moon in chicken bone. Very well then. I'm not sure what the symbology means. We do go through chickens a lot, so chickens maybe has some religious significance among the dwarves, or at least amongst the dwarf who made this for us. So yes, very exciting. Go ahead and close that up. Needs iron bars, that's fine. Reindeer cow. We need iron bars. Smelt hematite. Okay, we already got an order to deal with that. We are making charcoal still, so I want to actually come over here and do bitmus coal. Ooh, okay. Let's look up. Make coke from bitmus coal. Requires fuel. We're out of fuel, so that would be why I'm doing this charcoal. So let's actually go ahead and pause that for now. Give this a moment. Can I do... There we go. Make coke from coal. And repeat on that. And we'll hit play again. Where did that item go? I should have looked at who was carrying it. It's probably one of these guys, though. You, maybe? Okay, no matter. Wherever they're at, they'll be coming over here, theoretically. Unless I'm wrong? Is it you? Or are they still making their way over? Am I overestimating how fast these dwarves are? There it is. I am overestimating the speed of these dwarves. So I want to watch this. I want to see this process happen. So I'm getting some messages. I'm not noticing anything important on here, so... Let's go ahead and get this plugged in. Ooh, it's in the butcher's shop. We're going to view that now. We're going to hit pause real quick. It looks like there's a whole lot of stuff in here. Mangled corpse, and we probably want to do something with it. Not deer's mountain titan fang. Oh, fatty glob. Tagged by a task and will not be used by other tasks. Excuse me. What do I want to do with these? So I think initially what I want to do is I want to go through and forbid them. This is just fat. Yeah, I'm not worried about fat, so let's go ahead and unforbid that. Yeah, they can run off with the fat, who cares? Prepared eye, who cares? Get that processed into food, probably. Prepared mountain titan lung. Actually, maybe these items, I want to get them put into a special location. So what qualities about this can I see? It's mountain titan. So maybe set up a new stockpile right here. Accept that. Go custom. And we want corpses. We want mountain titans. Okay, no corpse options there, I guess. Food maybe? Or refuse? Mountain Titan. There we go. Mountain Titan, Mountain Titan, Mountain Titan. Prepared Mountain Titan. Fish, egg, plants, drink, cheese, seeds, fruit, milk, plants, fat. Paste, prepared meal, extract. Oh, I see. Pressed material extracts. We're good on that front. And then I don't think I need to worry about anything else. Not corpses. Mountain Titan. Click through. Nope, not worried about those. Toggle where the stockpile can take items from anywhere or only from specific workshops and stockpiles. Okay, I guess from anywhere is probably fine. Should have barrels. Let's keep an eye on this real quick. Excuse me. Actually, let's extend it out some more and include like leather, I think. Yeah, Mountain Titan leather. Ooh. Yeah, I think that should cover it. Let's take a look at all these. And then prepared. We'll wait and see if a dwarf comes over. Okay, okay. What are you guys grabbing? It's bone. How should I have... I should have done this slightly differently. I should have set up a brand new shop and then created a stockpile for it to take everything in and out of. And then I could do that more specifically. So maybe that's something we'll do down below. Yeah, down in the cavern layer, maybe we'll set up another set of processing things and have those set aside for specifically when we kill something that we want to process more specifically. Make bone crafts. Let's go ahead and pause that for now. So I want that to go back. It looks like these people, I think, are processing these into leather. Make wooden barrels right now, please. I would like some wooden barrels for these items. Was there anywhere else that stuff could go? Mangled skull, that would be for like totems, and then tooth, that would be for something else. Nervous tissue, I'm not sure. Prepared heart, prepared mountain titan lung. What are they doing with this? Up there? Do we have another crafts shop up further that I'm not seeing? No. Where did the bone go? Can this please? Oh, hold on. Yeah, custom. Mountain, Titan. Let's take all of those things out of there, please. I'd like them in here. The barrel. There we go. Place out that square specifically so it gets moved, and then we can start moving some of this other stuff into it. It looks like some migrants have arrived. We're up to 100! Hooray! That's definitely a milestone. Steel shields are good. Raining is unfortunate. A new barrel. Merchants will be leaving soon. Oh yeah, we completed the trade last time, so I'm okay with that. Meat. Why is it just being left there? Could someone please do something about this meat just sitting around before it rots? Thank you. Let's do some lavish mules for a while. Someone please move the Mountain Titan meat. Are we accepting that? Meat? Yeah, Mountain Titan meat right there. Are we just waiting on a barrel? Needs empty cage. Needs iron bars. Oh, because we need iron. And then we have the hematite ore. Okay. Let's unsuspend those for a bit, because now we have a good deal of coke available. I think we can stop... Oops. Yeah, we can stop making charcoal now. Embarked on their journey. Completed our doors, and extract from plants is good. We're up to 226 drinks, so that's nice. Needs empty cage x94. We need 94 x. We need iron bars. We need iron bars. We need a whole bunch of empty cages. Cancels load cage trap. 4 giant shield needs iron bars. Need iron bars. Need iron bars. Yeah. So our main thing is that we need iron bars. So maybe we want to get another smelter set up somewhere. So maybe that should be our main objective, rather than Cavern Layer 2. Maybe we want to go all the way down to the lava sea. Let's see. Ooh. Well, I guess he's walked around by now, but we got a visitor. Not citizens. We'll go to other. No. Does he show up under citizens? I'm missing. Oh, maybe he's down in the caverns. Where was our caverns? Okay, not that deep, I guess. Less deep? Ah, there it is. Zoom out a bit. Yeah, we're starting to run low on wood again. Dwarf. Come on. Ah. Oh well. Well, I guess we're fine down here. So we do have more passages coming down to the south. Where's my oh, I didn't open up my options. That's why I'm not seeing them. Nothing? Okay, let's get more of that mined out. Do some auto mining. Actually, auto mining should be a lowest priority task. Zoom out a little, that'll make this a little bit easier. Hello and welcome. We are right now just kind of tediously going through and making sure I have mining orders available for anyone that's not busy. Very soon we will be digging deeper to find the second cavern layer. And actually I want to do like this. I can also do an auto mine on that. Nice. No auto mine means we go in and get creative. That can auto mine also. Gonna go out in random directions for this. Oh, we can auto mine that. Minus 100, there we are. So actually, let's go ahead and erase that designation, and then we'll go ahead and make a higher priority dig over here. Zoom in a bit. Let's go south. Let's go a little bit south from here. I think that's the way to go. There, and then we want to go stairs. Go from negative 100 to like negative 150. Oh. 129 seems to be the lowest. It will let me scroll down to. So I guess let's go to there. Oh no! Well, I guess we got magma now. Yeah, I mean, you know, maybe not, oh no. You have discovered an expansive cavern deep underground. You have discovered a magma pool. You have discovered a great magma sea. You have discovered an unusual volcanic wall studded with gems. Oh my goodness, we discovered all the most horrible things. Well, let's go and make our way up. Where did we... Oh, I see. Yeah, here, and then it opens up to this space. So let's see, can I construct a wall or a floor in here? Oh, it says block. So let's come up here. Dig down into here. Dig that. And break the construction there. Let's actually make all of that number 1 priority. Come on. Dwarf, where are you? I want to use a block. That much I'm certain of. I guess diorite's fine. Okay, so that seals us back off from all this. There's our lava. Here's our cavern. This is all we know of it. This goes underground. There is a bit of cavern here. There's this with all the ground, and now we're... Okay, here we go. We got some floor here. Up ramps, down ramps from there. Up ramps to a higher level here. That's where we are. There's no flooring up this high, but there is down here. Oh no. Oh no. How many are there? A dead walk, hide while ye can. I thought we were going to be killed by something deep underground, but I can see now we are likely to die from something up here. Oops. There's not enough for me to scroll, so let's see. There is a human hammerman corpse, an elf axeman corpse, a dwarf swordsdwarf, 3 dwarf swordsdwarf corpses, a human maceman corpse, a human mace dwarf, a human pikeman, a human lasher, a blind cave ogre, oh, and then these don't matter. Actually, blind cave ogre might be, yeah, he's down here. I'm not worried about him. Okay, let's get back up to the surface. So there's a bunch of these guys. We also have a bunch of dwarves out here. How much is sitting out here? I don't like that the gypsum plaster's out there and the iron anvil's out there. I don't super care about anything else here. Let's go ahead and get my burrow activated. Oops, that's not burrows. I think we want to activate the burrow and make sure we have everyone assigned to it. Let play for a quick second. Actually, they're all still over there. I'm going to start by locking these other doors. Just so I don't have to watch them. This is now the only door in that I'm aware of. So we'll keep an eye over here. Oh, there's my... Oops. Cancel orders. No special orders. There we go. Sorry, guys. I had them posted out there for months, it looks like. Anyway, let's hit play real quick and see if everyone comes back inside. I think we're good now. Buffalo calf cartilage. I'm not worried about that. Let's go ahead and disband that. And then let's seal up the door for now. Oops, not what I wanted. Now, come over here. We can see these guys will wander about for a bit. Hopefully have not accidentally left a hole open. That seems to be the case. They're just kind of spreading around. Okay, let's turn our attention back inside for a little bit. Become a miner, it's become a wrestler. The Axe Dwarf is fighting. Slams into an obstacle. The Dwarf Axe Dwarf stands up. The Axe Dwarf is fighting. Then it shows the Dwarf Axe Dwarf corpse's left hand skids along the ground and the part collapses. The Dwarf Axe Dwarf's corpse, his left lower leg skids along the ground, bruising the muscle. Was he just fighting with himself? Was he just die? What's going on here? Yeah, it appears like it's all just happening right here, so... Maybe that was one of our dwarves. No, we're still at Pop 100. I don't know what was going on with that. That's weird. Maybe one of the corpses was just dying real quick to re-up his healing. Stockpile? What is all this? We also have pigtail cloth in it. Okay. Iron coat. Smith's forge. Kensel's forge. Oh, right. We want to resuspend that now that we have all the doors properly locked up. Dwarves are free to do what they like. Thank you. Hammer Dwarf has become a militia commander. Snowstorm has come. Cat Tame has given birth to kittens. Sparring. Needs logs. Sparring. Needs logs. We can deal with that pretty quickly. Oh, now our jump to bottom is no longer as helpful. Let's get ourselves all the way up to the Cavern 1. There it is. And see if we can't do some chopping. Chop that. Chop that. I think that's about all the chopping we can do for now. Yeah, without gaining ourselves access to other sections. Has become a stray reindeer cow. We're actually perfectly fine on food, but we could take the time to look over here. This doesn't look too crowded, but I'm also realizing that we haven't taken the time in a while to assign animals over. I'm not worried about pets. So actually, no, we do want to keep one cat in there, at least. Yeah, we'll keep the cats in there for now. Kittens are fine. Through all here. This all looks like pets. Actually, you know what? Let's get some butchering done. So we don't butcher any of the ones in red because they still have growing left to do. Centipede Snoot Snockgull is a ferret. And he's owned, so never mind, we will not be slaughtering him. The yak bowl, we do not need yak bowls. Hens, we do want to have 3 hens at all times, so we'll keep that one on hand. Donkey we don't need. The horse we don't need. The reindeer we don't need. That's a pet. Stray cow, we don't need a cow. Looks like we have a boar that is incidentally a pet. We'll ignore pets, though. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about pets. Reindeer, cow, we'll get rid of them. So we got a boar. We only really need one boar. A drake, which is a pet. There's a rooster. We already have one hen, so we only need 2 up here. So we'll butcher that one as it's the oldest. Cats are fine. Most of those are pets. This one is uninterested in owner. I'll let him be. Oh, there's our second sow. So we have 1 sow, 1 boar. We have a pet boar, so that doesn't count. So we just need 1 more sow somewhere? Oh, never mind. I guess we're still short a sow. That covers all of that. Let's get some doors put in here. Yeah, you know what? Actually, for now, I don't think it matters which doors. When we're pressed for getting materials, we'll come back through and pick out better doors. Kitchen, furnitures. Let's get our, oops, 2 chairs in there. So now it's a proper throne room. We also need to get that weapon rack. So military weapon rack, and we want to select the material. Let's go and put the weapon rack up here. The special one. And then construction, military. If he has a weapon rack, they're also getting an armor stand. And they can have jet. So let's go ahead and check our nobility again. She needs a tomb. She needs just a normal tomb. Looks like the same either side. Oh, we got a bot viewer? It's been a while since we've seen one of those. Hello, bot viewer. Let us report you for being a bot. Scams. Yes, next. Scams. Next. Selling viewers. We don't buy viewers here. We struggle and we suffer without viewers. That's the artisan way. There we are. Now, where were we? We need to get her a cabinet. We just got her a weapon rack and an armor stand, so we're fine on that side. So yeah, we can get a cabinet set up real quick. Let's actually go ahead and get her... no, an iron cabinet should be fine for now. Iron cabinet, we only want 1 of those. We'll move those up. Topaz. Topaz, topaz, topaz. Good. So any moment that should, so yeah, in time that will take care of her needs. We've got access to the cavern layers. Oh, and lava. We can go get some lava furnaces set up down there at some point. That said, I do want to deal with these corpses out here. So I think what I want to do is make sure that all of these traps are appropriately set and then let them come in this way and get my military dwarf set up down here. Actually, on that front, can we do more cage traps? Who's closest, please? We could make 1 more. Okay, that's fine. Iron cage in it. Iron cage in it. What? Which one can we not refresh? These look pretty full to me. I mean, we have a variety of materials, yes. But these all look good to me. Oh, this one's empty. Oh, what? Are we out of tombs? We're putting things in? Or do we not have access to the baby's corpse? We definitely have tombs, unclaimed, available for citizens. So having that baby doing stuff is actually very, very bad for us. So let's make a altar. Or a rock. Actually, sorry, a slab, not an altar. We want to make a rock slab. We want to make that top priority. And actually, let's go ahead and make it out of something very nice. Let's go with cinnabar. Cinnabar is a nice red color. Then I can't remember, do we have to send it to another place to get it engraved for the baby? Cinnabar slab, please. Oh, I think I know what's going on. Let's go with... Do that on repeat for a while. Oh, there we go. We got someone here anyway. Do we have... Oh, we just have a chunk of cinnabar. That's fine. You know, it's worth it to mourn the baby's death. Seems like we may have a worker that's not... Stone carver. Talented stone carver. Adequate stone cutter. Dabbling mason. Okay, this may take us a minute. Rock. Engraved memorial slab. Ah, okay, there we go. That's what I need to do. What's this? Ooh. Withdraws from society. We got a new artifact on the way already. Hammer Lord. Stray donkey foal has been found, starved to death. That's because it's a grazer and they brought it to the friggin' mountain, to our mountain. It's giving birth to puppies. Puppies. Oh, there we go. Add task, engrave memorial. Entombed, ghost. Entombed, not memorialized, no slab engraved. Ozor, I believe, is the one? Yeah, Ozor is the one that's giving us problems. For the other one, they haven't shown... Their ghost hasn't shown up yet, so I don't think they care as much. So, we'll give them just any old thing for that. And then after that, we should get that set up. Furniture and get... Where is it? Burial, there we go. We need to get that fixed up. There's one's, but it's not smoothed out yet. So let's go ahead and get that order set up at level 7. Construction, wall. Oh no. Another thing. The Forgotten Beast. Entropy. Coco Melon Leviathan. Aru Balthazar. Okay, that's a long name. Entropy Coco Melon Leviathan Aru Balthazar has come. A huge feathered crocodile, twisted into humanoid form. It has a gaunt appearance. Beware its deadly spittle. Okay. Let's pause real quick. Praise cluster. Ooh. Let's get zones real quick. We have anything in there? Not yet. Furniture. Burial. Throw that guy in there. Furniture. Burial. Where are you? Furniture. Burial. There it is. And there. Let's play for a moment. I do want to go take a look at that Forgotten Beast, but I also want to finish up here. Oh, there's another spot that I missed. This is clearly meant to be one as well. Carpenter. Oh, Leroy Rowdy Mosby. Mozib. Rowdy Mozib. Okay, Leroy Rowdy Mozib, carpenter, has given birth to a boy. Hooray! He is fighting. The blind cave ogre is fighting. Alright, thanks for taking care of that blind cave ogre for us. It's begun a mysterious construction. Yes, okay, so he's good to go. Construction, wall. Let's do all that. And let's also throw that up. Construction. This way I don't have to baby it. I can just throw up my construction. Okay. Spitefulness Daga-Shapooch, Metal Crafter, has created Rebel Silab Rembako. Rebel Silab Rembako, an iron flask. She offers it to the ambiguous bruise. Okay, let's go up and take a look at that. Rebel Silab Collab? Rebel Collab? We'll go with that. Rebel Collab Rembako. This is an iron flask. All Crafts Dwarf ship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with emerald-cut bloodstones and encircled with bands of pigtail and round jet cabochons. This object menaces with spikes of iron, brown jasper, and cave spider silk. On the item is an image of Rebel Roof the Doused Bucko. Sorry, I'm going blind. Missed my line. On the item is an image of Rebel Roof the Doused Bucko, the iron flask in tower cap. On the item is an image of a bitter vetch in cave spider silk. Wait. Image of Rebel Roof the Doused Bucko, the iron flask in tower cap. Wait, so is that a picture of itself? Silab, does that translate into roof? And Rembako the Doused? I think this might have an image of itself on it. Like he made it and put an image of itself on it. It's like, yes, I've created this artifact. And it's such a profound thing for this artifact to be created that I must memorialize it on itself. I like that a lot. That's very cool to me. We're going to go ahead and give that to our Baron, of course. Here you go, Baron. You stay safe. As far as we're concerned with the dead baby corpses, let's go ahead and get those memorial slabs thrown up. I bet those are done by now. Slab. So we'll throw the slabs in random different locations. That at least gets one slab done. So let's come up, take a look over here. Yeah, they're making the slab, and then they're going to engrave it, so we'll get that sent up later. Do we want to fight the Forgotten Beast, or do we want to fight the Undead? I feel like the Undead are more scary than the Beast, but the Undead will get in the way of future trade caravans, how's the Beast is kind of just out of the way. Do we dig down a very long tunnel, so that when we can pop up and have our guys run back, and then as these guys are chasing along, we have a different person come up and seal up the hole behind them? That could work. Maybe. Maybe we do that. That's a little underhanded, though. I kind of want to fight them. Hooray! The ghost dwarven baby has been put to rest. Unfortunately, we now have miasma showing up somewhere for some reason. There's the water buffalo calf tame. Rotten stray donkey fall corpse. Okay. I was hopeful that they would deal with the corpse, but they did not deal with the corpse. Now we must do something about it. Let's go ahead and dump it. And I'm going to go to my zones. In this dump zone, I'm going to disband. real quick, I'm going to unrestrict and undump everything in there. Let's get a new zone going. Am I blind? There it is, a garbage dump. And we're actually just going to go ahead and put it back there. That should be fine. For now. No one really has much reason to be going back here. That will eventually get carried away, so... yeah. I think I saw new mandates. Make bucklers. Can do. Easy enough. Iron bucklers. We actually want to make those anyway. Actually, on that point, do we already have that? No, we don't have that on. We'll just go ahead and make 10. Needs iron bars, needs iron bars. That's perfectly understandable. We are working through iron bars. Silver ore, that's coming through. Got sparring going on. Get all that cleared up. Oh, Gooseberry Absamaugust. Gooseberry Absamaugust, herbalist, has given birth to a girl. Hooray! More dwarfs in the fortress. Unfortunately, we are imminently facing death, and we have to decide, do we want to try to kill the corpses, or do we want to try to kill the Forgotten Beasts? And actually, I'm remembering now, we have the spiral, and very soon we will be getting all of these filled. Maybe? Okay, so we only got out to here. So we got an entire spiral that needs to have cages made for them. Cabinet, plant, blocks, crafts. Or sorry, iron cabinet. That's very high. I want that done so I can make my Baron happy. Brew drink from fruit, that's important. Brew drink from plant, that's important. Also not in the way. Rock blocks is not in the way. Make shell crafts, bone crafts, and totems are also not in the way. Wooden barrels not in the way. Forge iron mail shirt. I do want to pause these if I can. No. Assemble adamantine ballista arrow. What? When did we get this? What's going on here? Assemble adamantine ballista arrow. We don't have any parts for that. I'm getting rid of that. Forge iron greaves. Make iron plaster. Iron buckler. Oh, we don't have any more orders for cages. Let's get some orders for cages then. Iron cage. Let's change the count on that up to 50, I guess. And let's throw that up. Highest priority, please. And I cook there. Let's... Oh, oops. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. I think that's... Click on this. There we go. Then I want to construct workshops, furnaces. I want a smelter? Is this right? I think this is right. Yeah, this looks right. Put another smelter there. That way we can get our stuff smelted a little faster. Make coke from coal. Oh, do we not have the iron bar? Hematite? Smelt hematite. On repeat, please. And you. Also hematite. Or not hematite. Let's give it a different one. Magnetite. On repeat, please. Thank you. Is Bitmus coal? Yeah, Bitmus coal is a local order. That's probably fine. Between those, we'll be getting... yeah, between these two, we should be getting iron a lot faster, which will allow us to burn through our desires on this end, which, yeah, are coming in and being canceled due to lack of iron bars. Stores herbalist, reactable. Okay, so we're not quite ready for letting them in here yet. And on that front, I actually want to go ahead and start making more... where are they? Rock mechanisms. Make rock mechanisms. So we'll turn that back on so we can start filling this out some more. In the meantime, let's go ahead and now take a look at that forgotten beast. I was putting that off, but we will go take a look at it now. Here we are. There you are. Entropy, Cocomelon, Leviathan, Aruba, whatever the rest of his name was. Items. He's just got water on him. Health, wounds, treatment, history, description. A huge feathered crocodile twisted into humanoid form. It has a giant appearance. Or has a gaunt appearance, I mean, sorry. It's very, like, skinny. Skin and bones. Beware its deadly spittle. It is strong, but it is clumsy. Its right upper arm is dented. Its left upper arm is dented. Its right lower arm is dented. Its left lower arm is dented. Its right hand is dented. Its lower left hand is dented. Its right foot is dented. Its upper body is dented. Its right upper arm bears a tiny curving scar. Its left upper arm bears a tiny curving scar. I think we get the point. It seems to be fairly injured at this stage. So I'm thinking maybe we want to go fight it. Doesn't really tell us what he's made of, though. Relations, groups, military. 3 notable kills, 12 other kills. Okay, this guy does seem kind of dangerous. Poisonous spittle is a big deal. A gremlin, drive it away! Oh no! Where? It was here, but I don't see it now. Can we look in it from here? Oh, I bet. I'm not seeing it on any of these. Maybe it ran away. Maybe it's already gone. The Eiffel Tame found starved to the... Okay, we didn't get around to butchering it fast enough, I guess. Oh, another alert for the gremlin. Again, same spot. Let's clear those. Actually, I guess we're not really ready for... We're not really ready for fighting the Forgotten Beasts either because we're not fully outfitted. Let's take a look at these guys and look at their equipment. So first of all, the top guys, actually they're pretty well covered. These guys, also pretty well covered. Yeah, I think we're okay. I think we have a better chance of dealing with the undead actually at this point because of all those cage traps. I just want, yeah, those I want to take the time to let us get cages actually made up for it. Yeah, most of those are getting stopped. Coal, magnetite ore. I guess let's look at labor. Miners, I think we're fine on miners. We don't really need more miners. Leatherworker, good guess. That's fine. Oh, oops. I guess that guy we do actually want as a miner because he's a much better miner than a woodcutter. Hunters, I'm not worried about. Planters. Ooh, competent planners. Novice planners, that's fine. Fisher dwarves are good. Plant gatherers don't care. Everyone, engravers everyone, halls is everyone, and orderlies is everyone. Kitchen, stone use, standing orders. Yeah, I think we're okay. Nothing seems to be associated with this, but someone... Yeah, it's been assigned and is active, so someone's doing something about this. Oh, should we be making wheelbarrows? That might help my dwarves move faster. Actually, let's... It's all the way at the bottom. Four and 5. There we go. Mechanisms is going. This is going. You know what? I kind of don't want to wait longer. Where is this coming from? Oh, there it is. I'm gonna dump that. So actually, labor, standing overs, refuse. Workers gather refuse. Workers ignore outdoor refuse. Outdoor vermin rain is fine. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's have outdoors ignored. Workers will save corpses. No, let's dump corpses. Skulls, bones, shells, skins, hair, wool, and other objects are all fine, but we want to start dumping corpses on the automatic. And then when we kill like a forgotten beast, we'll get that immediately put into like a stockpile, and that should stop this dump order from happening. This way now I don't have to go find the dead thing and tell them to dump it. They'll just take care of it. You know, everything getting cancelled again. Plenty of lead, nickel, silver. Lots of silver in here. That one, we have that one. I guess... dig that out, and we'll get yet another... wood metal smithing place open. The world has passed into the second twilight age. Ooh, we're in a new age. Exciting. Okay, let's hit play real quick. Everyone's moving about. Maybe they're excited about the new twilight edge. Oh no, they're excited about hauling things. I hope they're not hauling things from stockpiles. That would be very annoying for them to do. Just unforbid all of this. Oh, now every dwarf has to come over, touch the thing to re-forbid it. Okay, that's going to be annoying. So maybe that's something we just periodically turn on. Nirmek Kelly Tyrion, militia commander, has bestowed the name Tub Skipper Enor Bailey upon a bismuth bronze shield. That is very unfortunate that they would do that to a shield. They will now never get rid of that shield. Unfortunate. Okay, I will save everyone some time and re-forbid all that. Would you guys please stop standing around over here? Play, make-believe. Dump item. Okay, anyways. Ooh, lots of things to read. We need iron bars still. That seems to be the major bottleneck. So actually, maybe I make a third furnace up here. Magnetite wall. Yeah, whatever. Okay. I think that's what we'll do. Workshops, a third furnace. Smelter. Drop that guy in. And we can make even more metal bars. Twilight Age. Spring has arrived. Mason. So the name Tub Skipper. Oh, yes, right. We already read that. Starved to death. A tiger. Dodger Thicun Buck Rabbit has been found. Starved. Yeah, another pet that they brought. Another grazer pet that they brought to live in a mountain. This is not an above ground for or to your dwarves. Right click to dismiss. Yep. Oh, there we go. New task. Magnetite, malachite, tetrahedrite. I believe tetrahedrite was also an iron bar making one. Let's watch this one. Maybe we need a stockpile up here to feed to these guys. So actually, let's go ahead and create stairs. Actually, sorry. Stairs down to here. Do this. Oops. Once again, stairs. And then we can make a special stockpile down below, and that will be used to house the like ores stuff, hematite, all that. Okay, cool. Just need one to get started. Stone, metal ores, yes, all metal ores. Economic ores, I'm not as worried about. Other stone, don't worry about. Clay, don't worry about. Metal ores is really the main thing I want down here. What does this take? It cannot take barrels or bins, so apparently this is something that's going to be very spacious. Or space consuming anyways. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe we do... This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 7. Let's do 7 by 7. I feel like 7 by 7's fair. Let's get everyone on board with this. All the mining that I can. There we go. That should at least help out a little with the time that this is taking. A metalsmith guild has been established. That's fine. They'll probably start asking things of me later, though. Mystic has imposed a ban on certain exports. Let's take a look at that. What are your bans, Mere Majesty? Export of ballista parts prohibited. That's fine. We don't have ballista parts, so we will keep all the ones that we don't have. Thank you very much. Cool. Up here, that's going. That's going. That's going. So I guess more specifically, let's go with none. And let's bring in hematite. Please. And magnetite. And tetrahedrite. Those are the three that I'm primarily using, so we'll get them all put in there. That should be a little bit better for these guys. Petitions already? The Umber Guild has many members in the Rapid Swept the Rustic, and now requires a guild hall. The location must be built and furnished, with the hall designated for Metalsmith Guild. Do you approve this request? I do. We're actually doing a whole lot of metalsmithing, so let's do something about that. And actually, I think maybe I do kind of want it underneath all this metalsmithing that's going on. For now, let's go ahead and just make this it and see if that gets us there. I am planning on moving my metalsmithing way to a whole different location, so I don't want to invest as much time in making this one super fancy. So let's just get this to start with. We'll see where we're at. Accept. New guild hall. We need a metalsmith's guild hall, which is somewhere in here. All out of order. There we go. Metalcrafter? No, that's not right. There it is. Metalsmith. Yes. Meeting is currently a meeting place worth 81. It needs to get to 2,000 to get to a guild hall, it seems. Okay, understandable. Understandable. Let's get smoothing done in here. And let's go ahead and actually just make it even bigger. How far left can we go? That far? 2 out? 2 out that way? Let's do all of that. Maybe that will help them. Play. Hammer. Okay. Oh, I guess I should also open it up to citizens so that the hammer dwarf doesn't get angry and come execute someone. Very nearly done. There we go. We want to interact with this one, and we want to repaint it to include all of this, except we'll take another look. It's worth 510. We need quite a bit more to get the rest of the way there. We've finished smoothing the area. Perhaps once we get stuff hauled around, socialize in here. Guys, please. This is for members only. Yeah, once we get more of this ore pulled in, I bet that will help out a lot with the value. Yeah, I think that's where I'm at with that. Maybe another one, but it goes... This is not what I meant to do. Oh, no. Oh, and it deleted it too. Okay, let's do that by that. Accept. Go into custom again. Okay, we want, of course, stones, metal ores. We want hematite. We want magnetite and tetrahedrite. So that covers that. And then let's create a new stockpile around the outer edge. Oops. I got a little ahead of myself there. For the bars. Accept. Custom. Bars, metal, and you know what? All bars. All bars of metal, I mean. Blocks are also accepted of metal. Thank you. Of course, in this, I want to have no bins, please. Done. Cool. We'll come back to that. In the meantime, though, we are still starving for iron bars. Excuse me. No one's particularly angry as well. Let's take a look at where we're at with these. Cage trap there, nothing there. So it looks like this is our farthest out cage trap. So we have a bunch more to go. That might actually be enough. I don't expect the undead to be particularly awful to deal with. But we do also have iron cages sitting here. So it's just a matter of time before someone decides to move those downstairs. Forge iron bucklers have been completed. Oh yes, that reminds me. How are we doing here? No tomb, and she still needs her iron cabinet. Let's get that cabinet set up. I expect that it's ready by now. Furniture, cabinet, and we want to select what cabinet. Put it up here for the iron one. It's the only one available. That's fine. Oh, right, and the tomb. So let's zoom out a bit. Think about where should the tomb be. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking maybe the tomb should be off behind the bedroom. So let's go with this. Oh, let's make that a 4. Well, 2 over, so it'd be 13 back. And then the tomb, 4 wide. 15. 4 across the back. I believe this is about the center. 7, 7. Yeah, this is the center. 3 up. Total height will be 21. Construction, I guess smoothing. We want to get some smoothing in before we install doors. I guess all 3 of those points can get smoothed up before we install the doors. All of that, I guess, is fine as well for that. Doors, let's throw the doors in. Door. Oh, yes. Jet doors for now. We'll prioritize. Just for visual similarities. Consistency. That's the word I'm looking for. Visual consistency. There we are. Jet door. Cool. Unfortunate that there is dirt up here in the tomb. But, oh well. Furniture. Burial. Right here. And let's get a jet coffin put in. Smoothing as a bottom tier priority. We'll also go everything in here. Tomb, of course, will be all of this. Except we're going to assign it to... Where are you? Not the hammerer, not the commander. Baroness, there we go. She happy? She is happy. She wants a fine tomb. Or she has a fine tomb. She wants a normal tomb. Our nobles are once again happy. That means that I'm happy. And let's turn our attention back towards this. Needs logs. That's new. And then iron bars, iron bars, iron bars, iron bars, iron bars, iron bars. Needs logs. Okay. Stray ram has grown up. The male shirts have been completed. So that's better equipment for our people. So that is nice. That is nice. Greaves and cage. We have all the iron cages here now. Why won't someone restock these? I guess it's just going to be a matter of until someone is not bothered. I don't know. Let's fight the undead. They're not going anywhere. I feel like we've had plenty of time to make and load these cages. Now they're just piling up here. I don't think any more waiting is going to be fruitful like a tree, if you know what I mean. So let's go ahead and get the military down here. Military, the both of you, I would like to have you stationed down here. Actually, you know what? Let's cancel both of that. I want to lead the undead in, but then I'll block it here and see if the undead won't come back. So let's get everyone put away. Hello? Militia Captain, why are you hanging out here? You have no orders. Please go away. Thank you. Go ahead and unlock that. And I guess wait. Up and see. This is the entrance there. There's a corpse. Zoom in a little bit. So once again, right here, this is where our entrance is. Any moment, the corpses should realize that there's a way into the fortress. Maybe they're just very slow. They've realized it, but they need to hobble their way in. Okay. One has come underground. What are you doing, blacksmith? Get out of here. You know what? Burrow time. Let's see, where is all my burrow? Back here. This is fine. This is good enough. Okay, this is the farthest ahead undead, it looks like. Just be certain that I'm not missing anything. Okay, I think we're okay. So that would be you. Now, if we get incredibly lucky, they will all get themselves caught in traps. If we are not so, then some of them will not be caught in traps and we'll have to fight them with our military, which is a very scary prospect. Although, if we open and close that final door, we might be able to trick them into walking back and forth over our traps. Now we have plenty of traps that we could capture all of them. Oh, and there's one down. Next closest one, let's follow him. Elf Lasher Corpse. Really not a whole lot for us to see. This is what he's wearing, I guess. 209 years old, it says. And he's trapped. And, oh, actually, never mind. There is a lot more undead than I had originally realized. We might not be able to capture all of them. What are you doing here, Dwarf? Oh, this is pathway into a deeper part of the fortress as well. So it seems like these corpses are unable to not get trapped. So at present, I guess we're just gonna kind of watch these guys move forward until they reach the place where there's no traps here. So that's all the traps we have. Whatever ones don't get trapped, they've unfortunately captured the door here, so we can no longer, please, there we go, so we can no longer forbid it. However, we still own this one, so we can forbid it before they get to it. Dun, 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 dun. Wow, these guys are slow moving. Excuse me. I guess we'll take this moment to rehydrate a little with the refreshing taste of Taco Time drink. Not sponsored, of course, but I could be. Taco Time, reach out to me. I promise to eat Taco Time on every stream if you will sponsor me. We are running out of undead to deal with, so I think maybe my concerns were unfounded. This last guy will have captured all of them, and then we can theoretically go throw them all into the lava, and the siege is done. We now have zombies. This has a value. Okay. This is interesting that it has a value associated with it. We could potentially sell these guys to what is it? We could sell these to the mountain home, maybe. I don't know if they'll take it or not. But theoretically we could. Let's go ahead and unrestrict all of these so we can get those pulled out of the way. We're also going to suspend the burrow again. We need to redraw that at some point, but for now it's still doing its job. Has given birth to more kittens. Uh-oh. That's worrisome. Cool. Now with the hordes of undead taken care of. Let's see, and actually I want to put maybe a stockpile for them nearby. Maybe, yeah, maybe we open this up down here a little. Let's... Where are we at? It's not terribly sanitary to do it next to the hospital. Maybe we go... No, it's fine, it's fine. Yes, we'll fill up our stockpile, but... Or are they taking them over there? Where are they taking these? You. What do you have? Just a normal iron cage. It's hard to tell which ways. So now I want the ones going north. You, item. Oh, there we go. Let's follow that and see where these are going. Are they going into that stockpile upstairs? Maybe. Probably. I mean, it's a thing caught in a cage, so I'm assuming what's going on is they're being treated as animals. At least until they become uncaged. Let's just scroll up and see if anyone's coming this way. No, I'm moving slowly anyway. Do you have one? Yeah, you have one. Let's follow that. This guy seems to be faster than the others too. He must be a very good hauler. Our engreaves are done. We got pants on all of our dwarves. Hooray! Yeah, it looks like that's where they're being taken. This is, yeah, elf in a cage. Cancel order. Needs more empty cages. Needs empty cages. Empty cages for days and days and days. Oh wow, the wheelbarrow makes it so much faster to haul things up to here. Wheelbarrows, let's make it 2 actually. 3 even, yeah. At least until we can get those moved. Alright, that's exciting. Siege is over. Let's go ahead and unlock the rest of our doors. And now we can go down and think about how we want to kill that forgotten beast. What's going on here? It's wet. Oh, it's wet because it's under there. Okay, let's come down to the Forgotten Beast. Or I guess down to the second cavern lair, and let's crack that open. So I want to get that done right away. Real quick, our people are happy, so we're happy there. We're happy up here as well. Looks like, so negative like 100, I think is where we found it. Yeah, actually, can we go below 126 now? Yeah, now it'll let us look as deep as 120. No, 129 is where we're at before, because that's there. So let's come back up. Here we are. Here's this. I think we have flat ground here. So I'm thinking we want to come over to this part. Come in here. Yeah, this seems fine to me. So let's go ahead and get that set up. Let's actually make this #1 priority. Go. From here, we'll come down to this part, to there. This, of course, should get expanded out. There we go. That will give us room to get our military down here and stationed. And actually, let's go ahead and get some workshops set up down here as well. Workshop. What do I want? I want farming, I want butcher. Or I guess I have space that I need to make up. So let's actually go ahead and do that. Let's figure that out. The butcher table. What is this? Has claimed another. We're gonna get another artifact. Hooray! For now, though, 1, 2, 3 would be there. And then we also need to have a crafts dwarf spot, which that's cut off. Expose all of that. And then maybe we do the crafts dwarf section down here. So let's open that up. Workshops. We go with farming. And then, of course, we want to butcher stuff. So we set up the butcher there. Actually, I don't care what it's made of, actually. So let's go to workshops. Farming. Butcher one again, but let's just use the closest material. There we go. Then we'll go into workshops, and I need to do tanning. Farming. Tanner. And then another workshop, we need to do leatherworking. Workshops. Excuse me. Farming, not farming, actually, sorry, clothing, which is going to be, close that. Leather, which can go down there. Incidentally, alright, okay, so let's get the ones that I already thought of. Crafts can go over here. There we go, that's good for crafts. And then I want to actually also make a kitchen. So workshops, farming, a kitchen for when we want to, if he gives us meat and stuff, we want to be able to cook that up into meals. So I think that covers everything we could want. Right? We can process the corpse. We can use the bones. We can process the skin. I guess if there's like hair and stuff, we might need to build some more, but I'm not going to worry about that quite yet. We'll want to do a loom and then a clothes thing, so that'd be 2 more spots. I'm sure we can figure out. Yeah, we'll have space for that. We might reorganize a little. For now, I think this is good enough. Let's get my military. Get them both stationed down here. Schedule on both of those. Be ready, guys, please. Be ready and be down here. So once they get down here, then I'll give the order to crack this open, and it'll be live or die, I guess. Actually, I don't think it has to be live or die. We can put a door here, and then we can block that off and accept the fate of our. How many dwarves is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 dwarves, it would seem. Yeah, 20 dwarves. Hello and welcome. We're playing Dwarf Fortress. Right now we are gearing up to deal with a forgotten beast, a horrible twisted crocodile creature made of something. It hasn't told us what he's made of. Okay, I think we have just about everyone here. This door, please, is awaiting construction. It may take a while because this is the lowest point of anywhere in the fortress that we have. Oh, there's another military dwarf on his way down. Military dwarf. Are you all wearing your stuff? Pretty much good to go. You guys are maybe not quite good to go. Go to the store, please. Will one of these things say construct a door? Construct building. That's that one. Okay, so we can come back into here. Wait, where did it go? Click this. There we go. Construct building. Let's take a look at this dwarf and follow him. Where are you at? -. Okay, he's getting close. He's at -100. We're at like -120 is where we're stationed, somewhere around there. And it looks like we got more migrants actually, so that's exciting. We're up to 110. So maybe we won't miss these guys as much. Cool. We are done with that guy. Let's go ahead and do a top priority mining task there. And then construction. No. No. Second one? We were just getting ready to kill the one. I don't want to fight two forgotten beasts. The forgotten beast, pyramid, ultimate. Ultimechia Quark. The Forgotten Beast, Pyramid, Ultimechia Quark. Oh, it's got even more name. Let's. Ngala Kavuz. Ngala Kavuz. Okay, the Forgotten Beast, Pyramid, Ultimechia Quark, Ngala Kavuz has come. A great hairy crocodile. It has a twisted, jointed trunk, and it squirms and fidgets. Its green hair is long and straight. Beware its webs. Oh no. If it's got webs, we're done. We can't do anything about webs. Oh no. That's the first cavern layer. Uh-oh. Okay, guys, this might actually be the end of our fortress. Oh, there he is. He's hanging out. What's he doing? He's just hanging out. I don't think he's realized that my fortress exists. Yeah, let's forbid all that. Take this zone and suspend it, this zone, and we'll suspend it. Oh, actually, we don't need to do that. Let's go ahead and unsuspend those real quick, just so I don't cause problems for myself later. Why aren't they getting any fish? I can see that happening. We're just gonna lock those doors. All right, never mind. We're good again. We can ignore this cavern layer for a while, and we can continue on with our pursuit of killing the other one. The other forgotten beast down here. Let's go take a look at it this way. Entropy is the one we want to look at. Following him around. Play. He's killing something else. Is he coming over towards us? It appears that he is. Oh. It doesn't feel anything after experiencing trauma. It didn't feel anything while in conflict. It was disgusted after retching on a miasma. Okay, I guess we got one thing that it doesn't like. Just miasma. Anyway, this may be the end of our dwarves. Let's go ahead and play this a little farther. Let him get a little closer. And I think... let's just give the kill order. Let's cancel all those, but we're going to immediately switch that over to a kill order on him. Confirm. Click on him. We're going to follow him. And we'll hit play. And it's over. It's over. We did it. Did any of our dwarves die? That's not important. Sparring, 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 sparring. Kobolite. Yep, everyone's getting ready to kill something. It's now summer. The weather is cleared. Yep, the military is reorganizing itself. That's fine. Oh, we'll come back to this. Mac Larim... Yeah. Mac Larim Regina, cat, tame, has given birth to a kitten. Topos Dishma Babak, Baroness of Rapid Swept the Rustic, has been re-elected. Congratulations. Microsoft, we already said that earlier. Yoda Kedgeraldine? Kedgeraldine. Yoda Kedgeraldine has created a masterpiece iron cage. Thank you. I bet they're going... yeah, we should be getting very good at making cages. And here we are with all of these. Let's actually go ahead and look it up here. Forgotten Beast is fighting. Here we go. Looks like there was quite a bit of combat. Bash Forgotten Beast in the upper body with their silver warhammer, bruising the muscle and bruising the right lung. Forgotten Beast misses the hammer door. Okay, so this color is what we care about. The Forgotten Beast has become enraged. Right as it dies, of course. Misses the hammer dwarf, which is good. Excuse me. The Forgotten Beast misses the hammer dwarf. Hooray. Misses the hammer dwarf. Or hammer lord. Misses the hammer lord. Misses the hammer lord. Forgotten Beast breaks the grip of the hammer lord's upper front teeth on the Forgotten Beast. Alright, right. We don't care much about purple. The doe rabbit latches on firmly. Why is there a doe rabbit down here? What the heck? The Forgotten Beast misses the hammer lord. The Forgotten Beast breaks the grip. Yeah, it's fine. The Forgotten Beast bites the doe rabbit in the right rear paw, tearing apart the skin. Oh no! The doe rabbit's been poisoned. Or no. I'm remembering wrong. The corpse from up above that we killed last stream had the poisonous bite. This guy, excuse me, had poisonous spittle. But it doesn't look like he used that at all. Misses. Let's jump to the beginning of the fight when he was stronger. Breathes a glob of entropy, the Forgotten Beast skin. The bug bat jumps away. Oh, this is against the other creatures. So here's where our military gets in. Breathes a glob of entry, Coco Melon, Leviathan, the mangy Balthazar's Forgotten Beast skin. The Hammer Lord punches the Forgotten Beast in the right hand with her left hand, bruising the muscle. The force bends the right lower arm. The spinning entropy, Coco Melon, Leviathan, the mangy Balthazar's Forgotten Beast skin misses the Hammer Lord. The Forgotten Beast misses the Hammer Lord. Misses. Charges, collides with knocked over and tumbles backwards. Misses, 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 misses. The Hammerlord latches on. The Forgotten Beast is having more trouble breathing. Okay, I think it's safe to say we're fine. It doesn't seem like anyone got particularly harmed. Cool. Let's take a moment to play to let people kind of get themselves out of the way. There we are. Now we want to go through... Nope, we don't care about those. Here's his corpse. And over here we have... nothing of note. Okay, so let's zoom in. Let's create a new stockpile. Accept. We're going to just make it an all stockpile. That way it'll just immediately accept this corpse, I believe. And then we're going to tell it that it can only choose a stockpile to which the selected stockpile, or choose a stockpile to which the selected stockpile will give items. Choose a stockpile from which the selected stockpile will take items. Okay, that's not what we want. We also want this to be at 0. Real quick. Okay. So I think what I want to actually do is, now that we have this established, I want to come over here. Choose a stockpile to which the workshop will give items. Will take items. So we'll take items. Actually, sorry, no. Not there. I want to start at the butcher shop. And I want to choose a stockpile from which the workshop will take items. I want to take an item from this stockpile. Cool. And we hit done. We hit close. And we hit this stockpile. And I want to actually mess with this. And this is going to be Forgotten Beast pile. Forgotten Beast corpse pile. Okay. Maybe we go with Facebook corpse pile. There we go. It goes all. Yeah, that's fine for now, and then we'll switch out between all and none. Yeah. From there, we do another stockpile. We're going to make this 4 wide. Accept. FB. FB parts tile. We'll call that. And we'll allow custom. I think we want to go with yeah, all of this Forgotten Beast stuff. That does work the way I thought it would. Yeah, okay, so I can just do that. Eggplant, string, drink, cheese, seeds, fruit leaves. Yeah, as long as I can get all of the Forgotten Beast stuff. Nurture seed gems, leather. We'll come back to leather. Actually, yeah. I think we want to do that. We'll come back to that. Put on that front. Refuse. I think we're good. So now I want to clear this. Good. Color, all colors are fine. Clots. Oh, maybe there's Forgotten. Yeah, there's Forgotten Beast stuff here as well. We also don't care what color. Carbon blocks, I don't think any of these are mattering. Coins, finished goods, none of those matter. No gems, no corpses. Again, we don't have. Option for all those. Ooh, okay. Yeah, let's grab all those. Yeah, we'll just go Forgotten Beast pile. So this will be for the stuff that we get out of that. So we'll actually go ahead and repaint this one to be a lot more space. That should be fine. We'll accept that. Jump out. This one is going to give and take this pile. Actually, no. We'll take items. We'll give items. Take items from this one. So we'll take things from the corpse pile and it'll give things to the Forgotten Beast pile. And then all the other ones are going to give and take from this pile. Oh, we can't do that. Okay, so maybe we do need to break this into multiples. Plus, can I... General work orders is going to be 0. Don't assign a worker. Yeah, I think for each of these, if we set these to 0... that should maybe get us. Okay, so custom, we are so with this, we're touching cloth, food, leather. Please? There we go. Yeah, just cloth, food, and leather is all that this touches. Oh wait, sheep. There should be sheep though, right? Yeah, we should have all of that as well. Yeah. Double check that. Didn't forget it again. It did forget it again. What's going on with this? Oh well. Maybe it's fine. Actually, no, 28 is fine. Whatever this pile wants, it will have. That will be the other pile. And then I want to actually look at my other stockpiles. So I need to figure out, how do I do that again? Creatures, places, stockpiles. There we go. So we have a variety of stockpiles to look at. This one is, I guess, custom. Bars and blocks, we're not worried about this one. Oh, this is a coal pile. Let's rename this coal pile. Places. Places is this. Stockpiles is this. This is a fish pile. Again, not worried about Forgotten Beasts off of that. Stockpiles. We really should have been doing this the whole time. But now we'll catch up to it. Meat. Oh, Mountain Titan. Oh, I think this one was prepared for the Mountain Titan. I see, okay. Mountain Titan. We may just go ahead and disband this one and let it go into others, but for now, that's fine. This feels like a superfluous one, though. We're almost done with our miscellaneous customs. That's looking for armor and weapons. We're just going to call this a military pile. Places, stockpiles, the last stockpile. Looking at food, meat. Forgotten Beast, none of those. Fat, no Forgotten Beast stuff here, thank you. And then we can go to, once again, places, stockpiles. We got a fair number of those. Oh, we didn't update this one. This is just general food. This food pile. There we go. Places, stockpiles. Okay, we're good on all those fronts. Stone stockpile, not worried about. Food stockpile number 6. Is that you? And, oh, this isn't a food stockpile. This is seeds. This is the seed pile. Seed pile, thank you. I guess we have more to work with. Produce pile 1 is fine. Drink pile 1 is probably fine. Finished goods stockpile is fine. Silver, iron, gold. Bars, blocks, animal stockpile. I think I'm happy now. Happy with all of that. That should be fine. I shouldn't be getting Forgotten Beast stuff forgotten. Excuse me. I feel burpy tonight. Alright, I think that settles us. So now I should be able to hit play. See this one, add new task. Butcher an animal, please, and do it urgently. This station, of course, can only collect this guy. It's patched with all of this blood. Hello? Someone taking this? Yes, there we are. Good, we've already got a bin down here. If we can get also... Actually, sorry, let's pause this very quickly. Are there any trees of any kind down here? And it would seem that the answer to that question is a resounding no. There is not. Unfortunate. Although, actually, if we go back up to the surface real quick, there should be trees out here that we can chop to make even more. Yes, there we are. Even more. What am I thinking? Even more barrels. Just in case we have a barrel shortage going on for some reason. Of course, want to make sure we have a path on and off of the screen for our caravans. I'm thinking that I don't know if they can move diagonally, because they're 3 by 3. They'd have to move diagonally to get through here. If I remember right, I want to say last time they came, they had caravans, and there was no problem for them then. So I'll make that assumption for now. Scroll back up just a little bit to find our way over here. Hello? There we are. Play once again. And we'll try to make something very nice out of the parts of this monster. There we are. What did we get? I wish I could expand this. We get some meat and body parts and stuff. We got a skull. Yeah, the skull. Let's go ahead and forbid the skull real quick. We'll probably make that into a very nice totem. We've got teeth here. Looks like a bone. I believe this is skin. No, it's a scale. Okay, but they've got something planned for it, it looks like. All of these are going to go get occupied by a kitchen. This one, did I set this one up? Which the workshop will take items. Is this one? And it will give items, I guess, nowhere. Let's do a new stockpile. Except, let's go with all. And we'll go with FB produce, maybe. And see if this isn't a major problem. So we will have, which the workshop will give items to the produce. This one will take items from the beast pile and will give items to the produce pile. This one will, yes, from the beast pile, and will give it to the produce. This one will take from the beast pile and give to the produce pile. Okay, and then this pile I'm going to repaint. Drop all that out, and this I'm going to repaint to include all that. Cool. And this one I'm going to switch back over to none because it's done. And I guess actually let's forbid and unforbid those stuck real quick. So let's forbid everything here and then unforbid everything here. Temporarily, I would like to stop with the teeth, the bone, and the skull. These are scales, so I believe scales are going to go to the leatherworking shop. The other stuff, the food, I'm not as worried about. These are all going to be turned into food, of course. So let's hit play real quick and see that all the food was ticked and the scales were ticked as well. I want to follow the scales though. It is over 2 hours for tonight's stream, which is of course generally our goal. However, there is still about 7 minutes until 2 a.m., which is the other goal. So I think I'm going to go for that goal anyway. I'd like to see what we do with this. And then I am not excited about dealing with that web-spitting Forgotten Beast, so we'll put that off for a while. Overall, I'd say that I think things went well here. Okay, I think they're just moving it into the stockpile. If I understand right, I want to say that... Okay, hold on. I lost it. Oh no. Maybe I can find it this way. Globs, meats. Oh no. I clicked away and now I have no idea who has it, and there's a bunch of dwarfs here. It's not you. It's not you either. I think that's the same person. That's the same person. Got only one guy here. Doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. That's enough not in the bin. It's on the floor there either. I lost it. I lost the scales. They're gone. Oh, good. I completely forgot that we had an artifact on the way. But we'll come back to that. More puppies. Ah, shoot. We're getting a lot of animals. I need to do something about our animal population that might make my dwarves very sad. But we'll see about that next time. If you don't want me to make the dwarves very sad about dealing with the overpopulation of animals, then give me a follow and suggest what I should do instead. Otherwise, they will be going into the lava. Maybe. The ones that I can't make use of will go into the lava, of course. Yeah, I've completely lost track of those scales. Oh, it's right here. It's right here. What are you doing with this? Dump item? Dump item? Oh, it's that friggin' standing order. That's what's going on. Let's go into labor. Standing orders, hauling, refuse and dumpings, save corpses. I should have remembered that would cause something. Okay, let's look at this guy. Let's go ahead and forbid it real quick. Hit play. There we go. Now it's on the floor. Let's unforbid it. Hit play. Hopefully this will turn around and get picked up. I guess while we're watching that, I'll look up what we do with scales. Seeing as how stream is ending, and I'd like to just know. Dwarf Fortress scales. Oh, here's a Steam question. If you ever get feathers, those are the same deal. Both types of creature skin, but neither has a use. They will have a use soon, or they already do. Okay, according to Steam, these things are useless to me. The scales do nothing. Alright, we'll ignore the scales then. That's all set. Forgotten Beast, Tallow. Prepared, prepared, prepared. Nice, very nice. Rock purple spindles. This is very unfortunate. This is not what I wanted. Okay, yeah, we're going to go with all Forgotten Beast stuff, dyed and undyed. Excuse me, sorry. Leather, yes, we want all the leather stuff, dyed and undyed. Corpses don't have anything for us. Refuse also does not have anything for us. Sheets does, but it keeps forgetting about those. Cool. Let's repaint it. Let's repaint it out here temporarily. Cool. We'll give some time to get that stuff moved. We also want to throw up some doors. There we go. There's a door there. Door there. This should keep us relatively safe. And then make a super low priority mine. Oh! Okay. I completely forgot that I was trying to leave this as a cliffhanger, but oh well, we'll look at it. Actually, no, yeah, we'll look at it now because I'm not going to get a pop-up next time and I'll forget. Marley Chardabar Clay, surgeon, has created Mirage Rungak, Ralphie Maurice, a bituminous coal earring. She offers it to the ambiguous bruise. Pause, I guess, and let's check that out. Here, there it is. Scroll all the way to the bottom of that. Take a look. Here we go. Mirage Rungak, Ralphie Maurice. This is a bituminous coal earring. All Craft's dwarf ship is of the highest quality. It is studded with copper, decorated with sand pearl wood, and encircled with bands of oval bituminous coal, cabochons. This object is adorned with hanging rings of copper and menaces with spikes of carnelian. On the item is an image of dwarves in tetrahedrite. The dwarves are laboring. Oh, this has a lot. Are laboring. The artwork relates to the foundation of Rapid Swept the Rustic, that's us, by the ambiguous bruise, that's our civilization, of the admired Sora. Or maybe the admired Sora is our or maybe that's kingdom. I don't know. That's all of that is us. In the early spring of 500, on the item is an image of uproar. Oops, there we go. On the item is an image of uproar Billy laborers, the dwarf and bituminous coal. On the item is an image of a eight-sided long. Wait, what? It's an image of eight-sided prisms in sand pear wood. All right, that's quite the earring. Very, very more a work of art than an earring. Let's have our royalty wear it. Perhaps if we keep adorning our royalty with things, they will be crushed by it. So currently they have a flask, a shirt, a ring, a trousers, and now they will also have an earrings. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They must be very happy. I expect Topus is very, very happy. If she's anything but, I will be very upset. I'll be very cross with her. Let's see. Topus is here. She is, yes. This creature is ecstatic right now. Wonderful. Let's not take too close a look at her. Followers, if you would like me to, let me know, and I will. But for now, we are ending stream. You'll have to ask next time. Let us teleport our way back down to the bottom, such that we may let play while we're waiting. Take a look at this. This may actually be the third cavern layer. We may have skipped the second one. Where? There we are. This is what I'm looking for. So much of this can probably be, oops, moved. Yeah, we did an everything stockpile, which was a major, major mistake. It's going to take a long while for this stuff to get moved around. Oh well. Let us actually get this better sealed off so that it's still technically indoors. Painting, erasing. Cool, that's good for now. And then construction, wall, there, and let's put a door over there. That's good enough for now. That will reseal that off. We'll probably take all that down once we can figure out how we want to get this stuff out of our way. But in the meantime, it looks like we're not having any major issues suddenly. We may have taken care of all the iron that we actually needed. Thinking. We'll probably be fine. I mean, we got lava, so the worst thing that happens is we migrate our furnaces down here a little bit earlier. So for now, we still have bituminous coke. Actually, I think we do want to stop. Yeah, we want to stop the production of iron and stuff so that we can move our industry down here. So let's come down to here. Let's go ahead and cancel that. Let's cancel both of those. No tasks going on there. And let's cancel that one. I also want to get some coins tasks, so let's make those real quick. Make objects, gold, coins. Where's coins? Just click into that real quick. Mint gold coins. There we go. Create other objects. Let's make some silver coins. We're going to mint silver coins as well. We're going to... Oh, okay, yeah, that got made. Iron, and we want to mint some iron coins. Just to celebrate the new year. And that will give us some coins we can give away real quick. Straight ore. Green plant making has been done. We may need to expand our farming operation. I do actually want to come into our brew. I want to up that to 200. Actually, no. Let's leave it at 100 and 100, because then we're making 200 at a time, right? Actually, we're getting bigger, so we should make it bigger, and then we should also make the stockpiles bigger for them. You know what, that's a next time problem. Sorry, I should be ending stream. I keep getting myself sidetracked from the end of stream. Let's zoom out a bit so that we can kind of look at our dwarves milling about. Or rather, maybe the more interesting thing is the tavern. There we go. I feel like that's a pretty nice spot. You can hardly see my face, so I can look at that low. Oh! I tried to say goodbye and something comes to kill us. The Forgotten Beast, Tastra Shenzira Dichio Bozarakasum has come. A gigantic, hairy click beetle. It has a twisting, jointed trunk, and it undulates rhythmically. Its cinnamon hair is long and wavy. Beware its hunger for warm blood. Okay, that's not as scary as it could be. Let's go take... Let's pause real quick. Ooh. Go take a look. Where did you appear? Okay, on this lower cavern layer. There you are. So we're going to come over here. Please get out of that doorway, please. Thank you. We'll close that up. There we go. Clicking beetle. Wow, he's fast. Oh no, is this one that can break buildings? Let's follow him for a second. Okay, he doesn't seem to want to break the building. So I think we're good from here. We're going to end stream here. We'll let everything kind of run in the background for a bit. Follow this guy around while he's doing his thing. Thank you all for coming. I really enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoyed the stream as much as I did. We got a good deal done this time, actually. We had set out to find the next cavern lair so we could fight some forgotten beasts. We actually ended up doing fairly well dealing with that forgotten beast. Killed him very handedly. Didn't look like he hardly harmed any of my dwarves. There is another forgotten beast on the first cavern lair that we found. It spits webs, so we're actually very, very scared of that. I'm probably going to keep putting that off for a while. But the only downside to that is that we don't have access to fishing down there anymore. But down here we got water, so we can maybe set up fishing. We also got lava, so we can also set up some magnet forging, so that's going to be exciting next time as well. Yeah, we also we got our leader all set up, so they're happy now. And we did not set up a justice system yet, and we also haven't had any hammer dwarf murders happen. So maybe they're not scary without a justice system. I might have that backwards? Question mark? Who knows? We'll find out eventually. For now, I'm not worrying about it. For now, I'm ending the stream. Next time, we will we'll fight this beetle and we'll get some magma smelting set up so we can start making some more stuff. I think we want to start looking into making steel. So I think we'll start with making steel. What do I want to start with? Maybe steel. I don't want to do bucklers. I kind of want everyone to wear shields, but we're not actually. No, I believe that mandate over which side. I need to see what's going on. There we go. Not this side, over here. This mandate. Don't sell shields. So we can make shields, we just can't sell them. So yeah, maybe that's what we'll focus on. We'll get steel and we'll start making steel shields for our dwarves. That may help out. They are dodging stuff very well, so maybe that's not super high priority. But I do notice in that first fight with the corpse, the only thing that really got us, so we dodged most things, and every time he tried to hit us, we blocked it with our shield. So even though it didn't come up in the Forgotten Beast fight, it may come up later on when we're dealing with something more dangerous. So yeah, that's where we'll start next time, maybe. If I remember. We'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow. That may change things. Anyways, I think that's everything I wanted to say. So yeah, if you're watching the VOD after the fact, please give me a mean, nasty insult on the YouTube. If you are presently here in the Twitch, and you enjoyed what you liked, go ahead and hit follow. That really helps. I'm at 16 out of 25 followers, so getting very close to that. I think that's everything that I want to say. So have fun, be safe, and uninstall RuneLight. Bye.